Pope John Paul II covered up child abuse as cardinal in Poland, says report.
Here's a summary of the article.
The late Polish Pope John Paul II knew about child abuse in Poland's Catholic Church years before becoming pontiff and helped cover it up, private broadcaster TVN reported Sunday. Michał Gotowski, the investigator behind the broadcast, said that Karol Wojtyła, as he then was, knew of cases of pedophile priests within the church while still a cardinal in Krakow. Wojtyła, who was pope for 27 years from 1978 until his death in 2005, wrote a letter of recommendation for a priest accused of abuse to Vienna Cardinal Franz Koenig, without mentioning the accusations, says Gotowski. During his investigation, Gotowski says he spoke to victims of pedophile priests, their families and former church diocese employees. The Polish Church has in the past refused to provide documents to the judiciary or a public commission of inquiry investigating cases of church abuse of minors. Thomas Doyle, an American former Catholic priest, canon law scholar, and the author of one of the first reports of Catholic clergy abuse in the United States, said Gotowski's investigation was groundbreaking. Over the past 2 years, and amid several reports of abuse of minors in the Polish Church, the Vatican has sanctioned several high-ranking church officials for having covered up pedophilia by members of the clergy.
This post received a score of 46,000, with an upvote ratio of 90%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
Not a surprise, it's always been SOP.
Obviously that's not some shocking news worldwide, after all the scandals that have already surfaced. But what you need to understand is just how huge that is for Poland. There is a large percent of Poles who still do worship JP2 as a saint. In many conservative Polish homes you will still find his picture hanging on the wall next to the cross. So any proof that he wasn't in fact a pure and infallible saint of a person is potentially, hopefully groundbreaking.
Most of the true conservatives will still protect him and say it's all lies, he would never do anything like that because he's a man of God. etc.
Certainly. You can't expect the whole political spectrum to suddenly shift because of that. But even if 2 or 3 conservatives out there realize that the church is no moral authority, then that's a win as far as I'm concerned.
I respect this pragmatic attitude. People feel like if they aren't going to be converting the masses, there is no point. They feel like if they try to deprogram one person at a time, and it only works 10% of the time, then it's hopeless. But this is how you make change. You convert the masses when everyone who has the desire to do so fights to change one mind at a time, even if most don't change. If we all felt more like you, the masses would change a lot quicker than most probably think. Regardless, no change will ever happen if you admit defeat before even trying.
Every pope is asked by law enforcement agencies in the U.S. to release a list of pedo priests who have been shuffled around the nation so that they can be tried for their accused crimes. Every pope says no. Now go listen to the Pope song by Tim Minchin.
The fact remains, if you protect a single kitty fucker, then pope or prince or plumber, you're a fucking motherfucker.
If you cover for another motherfucker who's a kitty fucker, fuck you, you're no better than the motherfucking rapist?
Hey buddy, I'm sick, can you take my shift? No, sorry I can't. But I'm sick. I know, that's why I can't.
Up next. Is the Pope Catholic? Followed by an exposé on the local bear defecating in our national forests.
William, a Protestant, and Sean, a Catholic, have been best friends for a long time. But one day William came home a bloody mess. William's wife asked, "What in heaven's name happened to you?" "I was making fun of the Pope," said William, "and Sean gave me this terrible lickin'." "Why would you make fun of the Pope? You know that Sean is Catholic." "Sure," said William, "first knew that Sean is Catholic, but I didn't know about the Pope."
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.